The helicopter didn't crash gently. It tore into the frozen mountainside like a wounded animal, metal screaming against ice before collapsing into the snow in a burst of fire and smoke. The blizzard swallowed the sound almost instantly, as if the mountain itself wanted to hide what had happened. Flames licked at the broken police helicopter, dark smoke twisting into the gray sky, while the wind howled without mercy. A female pilot officer lay motionless in the snow nearby, her body twisted from the impact, her face pale beneath a frost-covered helmet. Just a few feet away, her K-9 partner lay bleeding, one paw stained red against the white ground, breathing shallow and uneven. Out here, in this endless cold, survival wasn't promised to anyone. It was taken, one freezing breath at a time. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the quiet heroes who save lives without expecting anything in return, take a moment right now to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Stories like this remind us that humanity still exists, even in the coldest places. The pilot officer had been on a rescue mission when the storm rolled in faster than forecasted. Visibility dropped to nothing, instruments failed, and the mountain rose out of the white like a wall. The crash left her unconscious, her body battered, her strength draining away with every minute she lay exposed to the brutal cold. Her K-9, trained to protect and serve, had crawled from the wreckage despite its injuries, dragging itself through the snow to reach her side. The dog curled close to her chest, using what little warmth remained in its body to shield her from the wind. It stayed there, refusing to move, even as the cold stiffened its limbs and blood soaked into the snow beneath it. Loyalty didn't care about pain. It didn't understand fear. It only knew not to abandon her. Hours passed, maybe more. Time lost meaning in the storm. The fire from the helicopter began to die, leaving only twisted metal and blackened snow behind. The pilot officer's breaths grew faint, each one a quiet struggle. The K-9's eyes stayed open, alert despite exhaustion, scanning the endless white as if waiting for a miracle it didn't know how to name. Every instinct told the dog to stay. So it did. Miles away, a Navy SEAL moved through the blizzard on foot, his breath steaming in the air, his body pushed to its limits. He wasn't part of the original mission. He was there for training, survival drills meant to test endurance in extreme conditions. When he spotted smoke rising unnaturally from the mountainside, instinct took over. He changed course without hesitation, every step heavier than the last as the wind fought him, snow biting into his face like needles. Then he saw them. The burning wreckage. The fallen officer. The wounded dog that still refused to leave her side. The SEAL didn't waste time wondering how long they'd been there. He knew enough to understand the danger. Hypothermia didn't wait. He dropped to his knees beside the officer, checking for signs of life, relief washing over him when he felt a faint pulse. The dog lifted its head weakly, growling once, more out of duty than strength, before collapsing again. It had done its job. Now it was his turn. With practiced efficiency, he moved. He shielded the officer from the wind, dragged her farther from the burning wreckage, and wrapped her in every layer he could spare. He treated the K-9's wounds as gently as the storm allowed, binding the bleeding paw and pulling the dog close to share warmth. His own fingers went numb, muscles screaming, but he didn't stop. Not here. Not now. The storm didn't care about heroism. It kept raging, testing resolve, trying to claim all three lives. But the SEAL stayed awake, forcing movement, keeping blood flowing, refusing to let the cold win. When rescue finally arrived, guided by his emergency signal cutting through the white void, the scene they found told a story no report ever could. A soldier kneeling in the snow, arms around a wounded officer and her loyal K-9, holding them together against death itself. The pilot officer survived. So did her dog. Recovery was long, painful, and uncertain, but they made it. Doctors said the dog's decision to stay close likely saved her life, slowing the cold just enough. The seal never called himself a hero. He said he only did what anyone should do when they see someone in need. But sometimes, that's what real heroes say. If this story touched your heart, please don't scroll away. Leave a comment right now and tell us what loyalty and courage mean to you. Your words matter more than you think. Near the end of her recovery, the pilot officer visited the base with her K9 walking beside her again, scars visible but spirits unbroken. She never forgot the man who appeared out of the storm when hope was almost gone, and the dog that refused to leave her even when death was closing in. And if this story moved you even a little, please like the video, share it, and comment below to support stories that remind us what humanity looks like when everything else falls away.